Hi, human beings. My name's Hugo, and I am making a video for YouTube, and it's very awkward because I've never done this before, really. I've done lots of videos for the app called Marco Polo, and they sometimes become very long videos, and I figure, hey, if I can talk for hours sometimes to a friend, why can't I talk for hours for a YouTube video? So I'm going to give this a try. It's not comfortable for me at this point, but I'm just going to see what happens, because this is something that I find to be intriguing, and I want to see where it takes me. I am probably going to talk a lot about myself, about my own experiences. I thought about making a channel and calling it Life Lessons with Grandpa. I am not a grandpa. I do have a 16-year-old daughter. And I guess that's a good thing that I am not a grandpa when my oldest is only 16. There are those people that have grandkids when their oldest child is 16, and that's fine for them. But that's not where I am, and I don't think that that I will be a grandpa anytime soon. At least not for 9 months. But I think that part of me takes some comfort in thinking that this will never be watched by anyone, and so yeah, I can just get on here and make this and expect that no one will ever see it and not feel like I'm being judged or making a fool out of myself or anything like that. But why should I be concerned about making a fool out of myself? That's what life's for, right? So, but I don't want to just obsess with the idea that no one will ever watch it, because I also need I need an audience. Like, I can't just ramble to myself like I am right now. I actually need to be talking to someone, to feel like someone is hearing me. Someone might be benefiting from my ideas, from my life lessons from Grandpa. Story time with Grandpa. I thought about calling it that too. But yeah, those occasions when I am actually talking for hours sometimes, talking about my own life experiences, talking about my own ideas, I'm actually talking to a person that I have some form of relationship with, some kind of friendship with, and that actually is a foundation on which I can tell these stories. There's some kind of background, some kind of a relationship established. It gives a framework for the things that I'm going to say. And if I'm not actually talking to an audience, talking to somebody, even if it's people that I've never met before, then I'm not actually going to have things to say. And I think that I have a lot of things to say, and I'd like to say them and put them out on the internet. The format, I think, is going to be a little weird. I've been listening to a lot of political stuff lately. A lot of The Bulwark, Pod Save America, Lee Miller. What else? That's probably about it. Mostly those. Oh, Ezra Klein. Those are smart people that have a lot to say. And every once in a while, another one, Heather Cox Richardson. Yeah. I sometimes feel like commenting on things that they have to say. And I'm not like super bought into this. I'm not savvy on how to like bring other video clips into this, or putting little graphics on the screen. Like, I don't think I want to go through that effort. I'm not an editor. I'm a thinker. I'm a sharer. I am a curious person. I like to ask people questions, help them to find a new perspective. But an editor? No, I don't know. I don't really want to put the effort into that. Maybe someday I will. But I think for right now, this is challenging enough. So we'll give it a start. But yeah, the format, like I don't know. So obviously not a lot of editing. Obviously it'll be like a live streaming, except that I don't have any subscribers, so I can't actually live stream. So I just have to record it and post it, which, okay, I can do that. But what am I going to talk about? Am I going to talk about politics? Am I going to talk about the things that I've seen in the commentary that I have? I've got this little thing to say about what Tim Miller has said, or what Heather Cox Richardson has said, and comment on that. Like, that is that going to be my content? Am I going to just talk about my life lessons with Grandpa? Is that going to be my content? Am I going to talk about the things that are happening in my life? Is this going to take more the form of a vlog? I don't know. I guess I will have to just get started on the journey and see how it plays out. A lot of it will probably look like what I'm doing right now, pacing with my earbuds in, and sometimes looking at the screen, sometimes not. My camera crew is on vacation indefinitely, so yeah, I'm gonna post this and hopefully continue to make content even if no one watches it, just so that I can make a record. I'm not going to write a book, I don't think, ever in my life, but I think I can do this, so we'll see what happens. And then people, in their videos, by saying subscribe and share and hit like, that's what they say. I don't know. You don't have to do those things. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to change the world, I guess. I'm just here using the voice that I have because I feel like I should. I feel some compulsion to do it. So we'll see how it works. And now I have to find a way of ending this video that's not cliche. I don't know. Some people have a sign off, like Leisha Miller. She ends, I think, she ended a lot of her videos. I'm not actually sure about the last ones. Maybe I stopped paying attention. But yeah, she's ended a lot of her videos by saying, bye-bye. And I was like, okay. Such an enthusiastic ending to such an angry video, because a lot of her videos are quite angry. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I even, despite the contrast, regardless of that contrast, I think that I don't really like the bye-bye kind of thing in any kind of communication. So I never like that. Yeah, other people will say, it's like, it's just the way that you end your video. Hit subscribe and like and share and comment, because that helps with my algorithm. But I don't think that I want to end each video like that. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could finish up with a summarizing statement, right? Like I'm doing a video essay, and I have some theme that I'm talking about during the video, and then I find some really nice, concise way of concluding and wrapping it up. Summarizing statement. Maybe even a nice button on the end. Make it funny. I do like Saturday Night Live, and it's always great when you have this satisfying button at the end of the sketch. I don't think I'll be able to do that. But, so I guess today, and maybe many other days, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll probably have this kind of meta-analysis of my videos at the end of each time. And so I'll say, oh no, I said thanks for watching last time, so I don't want to say that again. So I better find some other way of signing off and ending this video. There's some videos, what is it? Parkrose Posey or something like that? I can't remember her name. But her video is always cut off so abruptly, it's shocking. I don't know if she does editing and she just like chops it off too soon, but when she ends the video, I'm always like waiting for the next sentence, and then I look over and it's like, oh, the video's over. Okay. She didn't really have a conclusion, or, I mean, she definitely didn't ask me to subscribe. Maybe she's, I don't even know if that's the correct name. I'll have to look it up. Maybe she's just another person that feels compelled to have a voice and get herself out there. But, she needs to stop doing that. We'll see how mine works. Maybe mine will chop off just as abruptly. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and record another one later, soon, I hope. So, goodbye, human beings.